People who knew celebrities before they made it big. Who was it, and what were they like? Chris Hemsworth. His manager was my buddy, and I used to get him into clubs and take him around LA introducing him to people. I've run into him a few times since he blew up, and he always gives me a bear hug and tells whoever he's with, "She babysat me when I moved to LA." I love him, the sweetest guy. Always makes me think of the Ghostbusters reboot cast on Graham Norton talking about what a perfect guy he is, El Mao, Melissa McCarthy's. He sounded like a songbird, cracks me up every time I rewatch the interview. I love when it's all the ladies from the movie on the show, and Graham brings up Chris, and they all give a micro-swoon at the same time with a yes. Doesn't matter who you are, you can appreciate the handsomeness and awesomeness that is Chris Hemsworth. I used to work with the Hemsworth's dad at the YMCA in Victoria, and he was a legend. Super funny guy. Never met his sons, obviously, but he was so down-to-earth and always cracking jokes, it makes me happy to know that these stories exist about his kids. My brother met him out surfing in Queensland and had no idea who he was. No one else in the ocean, and they had a great chat, just doing the usual Aussie surf chat between waves. It wasn't until I pointed out that Chris was camping at the same beach to my brother over Insta that he realized. He was like, oh, no idea who he was, but he was a legend of a bloke. My dad jokes he almost got into a punch-up with him over a picnic table. We were holidaying in the same part of Australia as they were, and we'd put our stuff on one end of a long picnic table to set up for a BBQ. Chris and his family then come over and start putting their stuff on the other end, and my dad, being a middle-aged boomer, stomps up to him and is all like, "Excuse me, we were here first," and my mom and I telling him to relax, and that there was plenty of space to share. Chris was chill and was like, all good mate, no dramas. And then my dad starts yakking his ear off about fishing until I dragged him away.